What is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team Samx here, coming to you guys with another episode of How to Beat. So this is a returning segment that I haven't done in a long time now. So this segment is just going to be me talking to you guys some of the side deck card choices you guys are able to use against certain decks of the format. So today's deck that I'm going to be talking about is of course GEARGIA slash Karakuri, any machines, but mainly talking about GEARGIAs because they're on the hype right now. They're rising. The hype is rising, and it's a really good deck as well. It's being able to summon like 4 monsters, including synchro monsters on board, is absolutely devastating against decks this format. Being able to spam synchro monsters during the first turn is absolutely stupid. And the amount of searches that they're able to get off, GEARGIA armors, Gigants, and GEARGIA auger, absolutely stupid. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the side deck choices you guys are able to utilize against this deck. So to start off, of course, we got, of course, the 2 hand traps, Maxi and Veiler. So you guys all know what GEARGIA armor and GEARGIA auger does. So I'm gonna show you guys. You guys don't know what it does. So this is a new card that's gonna be coming out. It's called GEARGIA auger. It's really stupid. You're able to play, of course, 3 copies. So when this card is normal summon, you can add 1 level 4 Earth Machine type monster, except GEARGIA auger from your deck to your hand. If activated this effect, you cannot special summon monsters except for machine monsters, nor they clear an attack the rest of this turn. So it doesn't matter. Of course, the whole deck is machine anyways, so they're gonna, of course, spam machines during the whole turn. So this card is stupid. Summon GEARGIA auger, get like accelerator, and then you can activate like cards like machine dupe to dupe him, summon 3, overlay into Gigant, search Birdman, bounce Birdman back, and you just do shenanigans like that. So the whole deck, of course, basically relies on searches and special summoning effects. Like, you have GEARGIA MK3 special summoning effect, GEARGIA MK2 chain and special summoning effect, special summoning effect. They all rely on effects and special summoning. So Maxi will basically take care of that. And since they overrun the board, you chain Maxi. If they tend to go off, you would draw so much. You would be able to get so much hand advantage off their special summonings because their plays will never end. If they're trying to end up with 4 synchros on board, you're probably gonna draw at least like 10 cards off the Maxi if they don't stop. Effect Builder is great as well. Sometimes flipping that GEARGIA armor off is absolutely important in the deck. Sometimes all they have is that GEARGIA armor. They're just relying on that GEARGIA armor to go off to be able to search up the accelerator. So Effect Builder is absolutely crucial. By being able to build the GEARGIA armor is absolutely important. Same thing with GEARGIA auger. Sometimes they're just relying on that GEARGIA auger to go off when they summon it. So you can just Effect Builder it, and it'll just stop them from going off on their plays. So yeah, it's basically simple hand traps you guys can play against this deck is, of course, Maxi and Effect Veiler. Off to the big monsters we play, of course, Cyber Dragon against this deck. As you guys all know, the whole deck is machine. So back in the day when GEARGIAs were like the big decks of the format, and well, they're still big now. People side against Cyber Dragon because the whole deck is machine, as I said before. It's a 2100 beater as well. It's able to run over cards like GEARGIA armor. So some Cyber Dragon run over that face down. And the good thing about the main reason why they side Cyber Dragon is that they play, of course, Chimera Tech, Force Dragon in the extra deck. So sometimes they like to overrun the board with machines. So you special Cyber Dragon, response, they have no response. You contact fusion for Chimera Tech, and you just wipe over the whole board, and you'll just get a big ass Chimera Tech on board. So that's why Cyber Dragon is great. It's also a level 5 light, so decks like Constellars and any decks that are able to utilize level 5 XYZ, Cyber Dragon is a great side deck option you guys are able to put in your side deck. Next we've got in Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King is absolutely important in this deck because, as I said, the whole deck searches, so it's able to stop your opponent from searching. And if they're trying to go, and sometimes they have to go into a synchro to try to beat on Thunder King. So that's pretty good. That's always good, you're wasting the resources just to get rid of the Thunder King. But it's great. Next, of course, we play Vanity's Emptiness. This card is absolutely broken against this deck. It has the same purpose as any deck of the format that special summons. This whole deck specials. If you flip that Vanity's Emptiness, GG. If you can protect Vanity's Emptiness for decks like Thunder Family, you activate Emptiness, and you have a Spark Dragon on board. Basically GG against this deck. Pretty stupid. Next we got Chain Disappearance. This is mainly for the GEARGIA auger, and for the GEARGIA MK3, GEARGIANO. When you summon, you activate, of course, the Chain Disappearance, and the whole deck will basically be banished. So because they play 3 of this when they first summon it, and let's say you chain and you have Chain D on board when they summon the GEARGIA, and you have, let's say you have a Effect Wheeler and Chain D in your a set. So they summon GEARGIA. This is very situational. I'm not saying this is gonna happen all the time when you have a Chain D and Effect Wheeler. So they summon GEARGIA, activate Chain Disappearance. Their effect will still go off because when it's normal summon, you would chain Effect Wheeler to that, and 3 of the GEARGIAs will disappear. And yeah, that's one example. You guys don't really have to side chain D. It's just another side deck option you guys are able to utilize. Next we got Mistake. Same purpose, Thunder King Ryle. This deck relies on searches, so you know, you better stop them from them searching to get their combos off. So Mistake is absolutely great against this deck. Next we got, I put in the Roar Decree because I see some GEARGIA players, they play a lot of back row. So locking their back row is really important. Sometimes, like, I just hate it. Sometimes, like, I used to play GEARGIA myself, and I'll have, like, set GEARGIA armor, set 4 back row, set 5 back row. And it's really annoying, and sometimes you flip that Roar Decree, it's just feeling so good because you lock down all their back rows. Really important. Roar Decree is just one of your side deck options you guys are able to utilize as well. Next, you got Summon Limit. Summon Limit is great because, you know, they're able to spam the board with, of course, by special summoning 2 or more monsters during the turn. So if you guys don't know what Summon Limit does, neither player can special summon 2 more than 2 times per turn. Really good. So all you can do is basically summon armor, summon accelerator. They can't even XYZ, stuff like that. They can't continue going off with their combos. Another good card against this deck is of course Kaiser Coliseum. I forgot to put this in. Yeah, same purpose as Summon Limit. I'll just explain it later. For decks like Bujins, you guys are able to utilize Summon Limit. Really great. Next we got, of course, Needle Sealing. Needle Sealing, Torrential, and Dark Hole. They're used for as the same purpose for, you know, the mass monster destructions on board. Sometimes when there's 4 or more monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. Sometimes GEARGIA players will have more than 4. Let's say they have 3 and you have 1. Needle Sealing it. Make sure their combos are unable to go off. Same purpose as Torrential and Dark Hole as well. They're just here to get rid of their mass spams. Really good. Next, you got Nobleman Crossout. So as I said before, sometimes they're relying on that GEARGIA armor to go off. So if you have that Nobleman Crossout, Nobleman the GEARGIA armor right away, and it'll be banished. So yeah. Next, we got one of the most destructive cards against this deck is, of course, Systems Down. Systems Down is absolutely great against this deck. It's a huge ass Dark Hole, better, but for machines. So pay 1,000 life points at a cost of 1,000 life points. Banish all face-up machine type monsters your opponent controls and in their graveyard. So you basically banish all monsters on the field, banish all monsters in their graveyard, so they have no resources in graveyard or field. Absolutely stupid. Systems Down is one of the great side deck cards you guys are able to utilize against this deck. MST as well, same purpose as Roar Decree for you know, mass back roll. You know, just get MST in their back rolls. Next, you got Prohibition. Prohibition is one of the staples side decks you guys are able to side this format. I talked about it in my other video. If you guys haven't checked that out, please check it out. Prohibition, really great. The main card is, of course, GEARGIA Accelerator, GEARGIA Armor. You side in double Prohibition, call Armor, call Accelerator, GG. Stuff like that, you know. You're able to call anything and they're unable to use that card. Next we got, of course, last card is Kaiser Coliseum. Same purpose as Summon Limit. Next, like, of course, Bujins, you guys are able to utilize this. Summon, so you're playing against Bujins, activate Kaiser Coliseum, summon Yamato, and all they can do is basically set the armor. They can't do anything else. They can't summon anything. And especially if you play Fiendish Shame, this is one of the greatest combos you guys can ever do. You have Kaiser Coliseum. I'm talking to you Bujin players right now. Kaiser Coliseum, Bujin Yamato on board, and they flip that GEARGIA armor next turn to get your accelerator, and you activate Fiendish Shame. They're just basically stuck with 1 monster on board, and they can't even flip the armor back down. So yeah, it's really stupid. Yeah, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this how to beat video. So this is how to beat GEARGIA / GEARGIA Kayakuris, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video so much. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this segment, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to be doing more on how to beat episodes more often now, because, you know, some decks are really powerful in this format. I'm just going to show you guys the ways you guys are able to side deck against them and how you guys are able to beat them. And overall, the side deck, of course, you're going to have to use have side deck space for other decks. So the main side deck card I will put against this deck is, of course, Maxi, Cyber Dragon, and Systems Down, and Vanity's Emptiness. That's important, and you guys should already be maining Dark Hole, Thunder King, and if not, Thunder King Ryle. every deck should be mainly Thunder King Ryo if they can in this format. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. My next episode is coming soon. Stay tuned to that. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and make sure to be posting more videos. I'll be starting back pack openings again. Deck profiles. I always do deck profiles. Yeah. So pack openings, deck profiles, duel videos, live duel videos on DN, DevPro, or in real life with me, my brother, or anybody. Doesn't matter. And more new segments to come. You know, if you guys have any suggestions on new segments that I'm able to do, please leave it down in the comment section below or inbox me. I'll really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. And if there's any other side deck options you guys are able to side against this deck, please leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and Team Samsung Sam signing out. Peace.